What makes someone lucky and what makes someone unlucky? Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Dr. Shafer of Talks with Dr. Shafer. I'm so glad you're here. I'm a physician, mom, life coach, musician, author, publisher, and I am passionate about helping you reclaim your story so you can build your most beautiful future. Here on Talks with Dr. Shafer, we go about doing that through a series of podcasts. We have every Tuesday shows where I interview inspiring guests who have done just that. They have reclaimed their stories and are building beautiful futures and making the world a better place along the way. I highly recommend you join us for those every Tuesday. And every Thursday, we have our short talks on Talks with Dr. Shafer, where we focus on helping you master your mindset so that you can reclaim your story and build your most beautiful future. Now, let's get into today's topic, which is the concept of luck. Are you feeling lucky? The neuroscience of manifesting positive outcomes. What makes someone lucky and what makes someone unlucky? We have touched on manifestation on prior episodes of Talks with Dr. Shafer. We have discussed the power of pattern recognition in affecting our mindset and the direction our lives take. If our mindset is such that we believe that good things will happen to us, we know that our brains will help make this come to pass, as it will seek to confirm our biases, that the world is conspiring in our favor rather than against us. The same is true for when we are stuck in a negative mindset and are giving in to the limiting beliefs that we have picked up in life. If we feel that we aren't good enough, then our days will be full of instances where we grab onto data points that confirm these false beliefs. Because again, our brain loves to confirm the biases that it holds. Our brain loves to confirm the beliefs that it holds, and it will work overtime to prove itself right, ignoring all sorts of evidence to the contrary. And when we think we aren't good enough, we tend to surround ourselves with sounding boards that confirm this belief. We may find ourselves in relationships that seem to confirm the negative beliefs that we hold about ourselves, where we are treated the way we expect to be. It doesn't feel good, but it feels familiar. We may not apply for that job we would be great at. As a result of our lack of upward mobility in that career, we may then feel stuck in a position that no longer inspires or challenges us, and in turn leaves us feeling uninspiring and incapable of growth. It's a vicious cycle. Over time, we may accept these stagnant positions we have held in love, friendships, family, and our work life, however painful it may be, and simply trudge along, creating more and more data day in and day out that confirms those false negative beliefs that we've been holding about ourselves. Luck is the same. Studies have shown that those who believe that they are lucky, in fact, have greater luck in life, while those who feel unlucky have a tough time finding a break. Why is this? A big part goes back to how our brains seek out confirmation of our beliefs. If we are saying subconsciously or consciously to ourselves that we are unlucky and never catch a break, we will subconsciously find data in our environment to, so to speak, prove that we are right. Because sometimes being right is the quickest way to feeling safe in that moment. When we feel validated, we feel some sense of satisfaction. But of course, this satisfaction is fleeting when being right means that we are counting ourselves short. If we believe that we are lucky, then our magnificent brain will scan our environment for evidence to support that belief. And as our luck seemingly compounds, so does our belief in how lucky we are. Psychologist Richard Wiseman performed a study in 2003 where he determined the following, quote, Lucky people generate their own good fortune via four basic principles. They are skilled at creating and noticing chance opportunities, make lucky decisions by listening to their intuition, create self-fulfilling prophecies via positive expectations, and adopt a resilient attitude that transforms bad luck into good. Richard Wiseman went on to publish the acclaimed book, The Luck Factor, which details his findings on how we can affect our fortunes through our attention and our attitudes. So, how can we manifest more luck in our life if we have been stuck in a feedback loop of negativity? If we want a different output, we need to change the input to begin. Often, this requires that we take the time to take stock of our environment, as well as what our responses to our environment habitually have been. If we take an observational role in our day and are mindful about observing what our reflexive interpretations or reactions are to conversations and experiences throughout the day, this gives us good data about what our current set point is. Do we focus on the positive things or the luck that comes into our days? Or do we tend to focus on what makes us feel unlucky? We could watch a short film on a day in the life of a person and experience the exact same experiences from different perspectives. One film could show a person walking along the street, a car just barely missing them. Anger flashes across their face. They walk on, still fuming over the driver's carelessness. And distracted, they bump into a passerby, leading to the passerby's coffee spilling all over them both and getting all over their suit. Hurrying to a meeting, they angrily rebuke the coffee owner and storm into their office building, wiping coffee from their suit with a napkin hurriedly and running into the meeting room, still visibly shaken and believing that this meeting won't go well. The day has gone horribly so far. How could it change? They approach the meeting with the belief that they won't land the client, and in fact, they don't. The client senses their lack of belief in themselves and their response to stress, and they don't feel confident that they could deliver a positive outcome for their company. Now, let's go over the same day, but with an outlook of the expectation that the person is a lucky person. The lucky person goes like this. The same person is walking along the street and a car just barely misses them. Their heart is pounding from the near miss, sure, but they are so grateful that they weren't hit. They know what it is like to be driving and have someone seemingly come out of nowhere or to have a distraction. They feel fortunate that the timing was just barely on their side. How powerful a moment's difference can be, they think. A look of relief on their face, they continue walking, slightly distracted by the adrenaline inducing experience they've just had, and bump into a passerby, leading to their coffee spilling on both of them and getting all over their suit. They laughed to themselves while simultaneously apologizing to the passerby, saying how lucky they were to have not been hit by a car just now. So coffee seems to be a fair trade. Both walk away feeling connected over their shared folly, although a bit soggy with coffee. Coming into their office with purpose to attend their important meeting, they grab a napkin and wipe the coffee from their suit and come into the meeting calm but a little breathless. You won't believe my luck, they say to their customers who are staring eyebrows raised at the coffee-soaked, slightly sweaty person that is standing at the front of the room about to begin their sales pitch. Today, I was just almost hit by a car and then had a great laugh about spilled coffee with a stranger and still made it to this meeting on time. And that's what we do here at insert company name here. We don't just show up ready to work hard for you and make your company succeed when it's easy. We make it happen when life gets interesting, and we are always ready for whatever comes next. You see, the person who believed that they were lucky was able to see opportunities for gratitude in even the really challenging, scary, and frustrating parts of their day and their life. Because they truly believed that they were lucky, unrelated to what external forces were happening at that given moment, they were able to create something good. That sales pitch, it went over fantastically. Because at the end of the day, we are all looking for reliability and resilience in the people that we work with and a good attitude. Because life is going to get tough. Challenges will come. But how someone experiences those challenges makes all the difference, not only in their own luck, but their perception is catching. In business and in relationships, we can positively affect our own lives and outlook by surrounding ourselves with people who see the good in the world and focus on the opportunities around them rather than the limitations. These are the people who can inspire us to grow and see opportunities in life that we may have had blind spots for before. Luck is contagious if you are willing to believe in it. Cultures around the world have habits, superstitions, and rituals that serve as reminders to focus on or expect good luck. Knocking on wood for good luck may seem silly, but if you are priming your brain to expect good luck to occur, you may be on the right path to finding your next lucky break. Many Asian cultures have New Year traditions that, through performing rituals, prime participants to believe and expect that they will have good luck in the new year. In China, it is common to enjoy fish, for example, at New Year, as it is associated linguistically with having a surplus. How can you hack your brain's propensity to find data to confirm your beliefs? One possible way is to journal and focus on the things that you are grateful from each day. The more attention you give to gratitude, the more of a bias you will form towards seeing and focusing on the experiences in your day that you can be grateful for. Just like the story we shared earlier, many situations, even challenging ones, hold reasons to feel grateful. And once you start to find a pattern of gratitude, you will begin to feel lucky. And once you realize all of the good luck coming your way, your brain's bias will move away from focusing on the negatives in your life and will instead focus on the positives. And the more you believe in your luck, the luckier you will become because your brain will continue to work to confirm that belief. And when you begin to believe that you are lucky, your life begins to take a different shape and your momentum flows in a new, more positive direction. Do you see yourself as a lucky person, or do you feel stuck in a series of unlucky circumstances? Make sure you are surrounding yourself with positive influences to expand your possibilities for positive outcomes. And consider making an intentional practice of identifying the lucky moments in your life and making the practice of gratitude a regular habit. Once you identify and shift your focus to the luck in your life, life may just get a lot luckier. I hope today's short talk on Talks with Dr. Shafer was a helpful introduction into this concept of creating luck by making sure that we are paying attention to the luck that already exists in our life and allowing it to compound and learning how to move our focus away from what we may feel are unlucky moments in our lives. Our perspective is incredibly important in how we experience life. We can't control what happens to us, but we do have control over our responses to our environment. And we can work to master our mindset so that we can reclaim our story and write the future that we so want and deserve for our health and our happiness. Please subscribe to Talks with Dr. Shafer, where you enjoy podcasts for more inspiring short talks to help you master your mindset, and weekly inspiring guest episodes with people who have reclaimed their stories and are living life to the fullest. One way that we can infuse our life with positivity and help shift our focus to things that help us build that beautiful future that we so want and deserve is to make sure that we are doing things like listening to positive, growth focused podcasts, music that inspires us, reading books that inspire us. And so I wanted to take the time to introduce you today to a book that I am so proud to have been able to be a co author on. It is Jim Britt's Cracking the Rich Code, the 16th volume. 21 top thought leaders share strategies for living a rich, fulfilling life. And I am so honored to have been a co author. I'm excited to share with you my chapter. The book is endorsed by Tony Robbins, which is just such a wonderful honor. And there's a beautiful foreword by Brian Tracy. So please go get the book. You can find it on my website, www.drshaferstadonova.com. And you can also find it on Amazon through Jim Britt's page. It's a wonderful book and it's full of amazing chapters by other thought leaders. Please check it out. And hopefully we'll be having some of them on the show so that they can directly share their inspiring stories with you here on Talks with Dr. Shafer. I'm so honored to have been a part of this collaborative effort. Thank you so much to Jim Britt and also to the amazing co-authors in this book. I hope that you get it and enjoy it and use it as a tool to help you on your journey of reclaiming your story and building your richest, most fulfilling life. If you get the book, please contact me with feedback. I would love to hear what you think about it and what inspires you the most from these incredible authors and thought leaders. Thank you so much for joining us today on Talks with Dr. Shafer. Until next time, stay safe and take care. I'll talk to you soon.